96.1 ODZ, Central New York's greatest hits. It's a Friday. We've been in the middle of the Best of Utica Greens competition for 5 straight days, and the competition is fierce. So in the studio right now, I've got somebody else with their greens. And the mystery person, would you introduce yourself?
Santina Digristina.
Thank you, because the reason I did that because I didn't want to butcher your last name. Okay, I can do your first name, but the last
you didn't remember.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. So Santina from Roma's Pizzeria and Restaurant in Rome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Beautiful. Well, you are in the nominations list, and not just in the list. You're in the top 5.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah. So how'd you hear about the contest?
I got a message through social media on Facebook and just looked into it. I'm happy to be involved.
Yeah, and I was the one that sent you that message, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed. We're eating a pizza, and I know it was not from La Roma's.
No, I have to confess. Yeah, I'm not going to say where it was from, but yeah, it's not from La Roma's.
You will have to change that.
I will. After this interview, I'll have to put up but you didn't bring pizza with you, though.
Well, I was going to, but I didn't get a chance to make it this early.
Oh, okay. Well, but you do know that there's going to be a pizza portion of this contest, too.
I do. I'm waiting for that one.
Okay, so then maybe we get you in here again.
Yeah.
You can bring a whole pie with you.
You just want food, don't you?
Well, that's
why you're having this contest.
You discovered my whole intention. Oh.
You're like, I don't eat enough. I need more food. How am I going to make this
happen? Let's do a restaurant contest and bring people. Now, you and I have actually met before.
We have.
Yeah, and we didn't really know that until we talked on social media, but have we seen each other before?
Well, we were on a float for St. Patrick's Day. It was a Saranac float.
Yeah.
And we were grooving out, and I remembered you distinctly because you fell off the back of the truck.
I did. And thankfully, it wasn't right there on Genesee Street where everybody was watching. It just took the turn off Genesee, and it lurched, and I'm sitting there bebopping around, and poof, right off the back of the truck I went. Yeah.
You were just into your dance moves. You're trying to show off a little bit, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I can't dance at all.
Yeah, well, I noticed because you fell off the truck.
Well, thanks so much for telling the van to stop, because it didn't.
Well, I tried.
I'm okay, by the way.
You sprung up. You started running for the truck. I'm like, holy crap, he's going to get on the truck again. You needed a ladder to get on that truck, You fell off the back.
Yeah, and then I just jumped up there and, everything's fine, I didn't fall.
Break anything?
Yeah, because the worst part about falling is there was, are you okay? And I'm like, do I look okay? I just fell off the back of a truck. So,
I'm surprised you didn't break your back.
I'm surprised, too. Well, a little bit of martial arts training helped out with that. Did a nice little Jean-Claude Van Damme shoulder roll, and we're all set. So we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you and La Roma's Pizzeria and Restaurant. So let's talk about your greens. What would you say set your greens apart in the area?
It's a family recipe, and the Digristina family started it years ago, and it just kind of became something that we did at the restaurant. And you'll hear a lot of the Digristina name out there. We have the Charlie's Pizza in the area, and then mine's in the Roma.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your capacity there? You're in charge of everything, yes?
Yeah, I do it all right now. My father was in charge of everything. He's getting kind of up there in age, so he wants to semi-retire a little bit. So for the most part, I'm running it, and he's kind of my go-to guy if I screw up, basically.
He's still around, so Dad, can you bail me out of this, please?
Yeah. If I need him to bail me out, he helps me out.
Yeah, and if you have to fall off the back of a truck or something.
Yeah.
So it's a brand new place in there? You've made some...
about 2001, we decided to get rid of the old building because it was really falling apart and built an entirely new state-of-the-art pizzeria. I've been making it our own ever since. Got to add the girl touch in there because you know what the guys are.
We need the touch, trust me.
It's a family place. I started there when I was 13, if that's legal.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're fine now. I think they have a statute of limitations for stuff like that anyway. So
we passed it.
We're talking to Santina Digristina of La Roma's Pizzeria and Restaurant in Rome. She's got some greens for me to try. We've been talking about the restaurant up till now. We're going to jump into the food in just a couple minutes. Got a couple songs and some weather next on 96.1. Don't go anywhere. 96.1 ODZ, Central New York's greatest hits. Heart Dare Crazy on You. Crazy. I'm Keith James. It's 7:32, sunshine and 54. In studio, Santina Digristina, the new owner of La Roma's Pizzeria and Restaurant in Rome. We've been talking to her, find out about the history of the restaurant and what's up with the greens. They were nominated for this honor of being the best greens in Utica, and as of yesterday, they were number 5. Today, they've rallied 2 spots up to 3rd place, and not too far out of first place. If they're going to get higher than that, could it be because of the greens? Well, we're going to find out right now. So, Santina, are we ready to try out those greens yet?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, they're still warm, and I'm going to put my mouth all over them, and we're going to try and see how it sounds over the air, because you can't see it.
That.
Okay, so I've got some La Roma's greens in my hand right now. I'm inspecting them, and it looks like mozzarella cheese in there.
Asiago's got a little bit in there.
Okay, so Asiago cheese, and what else, Santina?
Prosciutto and salami, hot peppers, breadcrumb, escarole, onions.
Man.
Oil.
All in one bite.
All in one bite.
Okay, here's the moment of truth. The La Roma's greens. Here we go.
Now, if you don't say you like them, I'm probably going to put that microphone down.
Well, listen. What am I supposed to do? It's a radio interview. Listen, these are horrible.
You have to tell me they're amazing. No, really. I want honest truth. Everyone should know.
These, I love the meat, by the way. I'm a big meat guy, so if you put meat in there, the amount of oil is perfect, because I've had greens before. They're too oily, or the breadcrumbs are not mushy enough or something.
We have a whole process. It takes at least 2 days to do.
My God.
Yeah. Just like when you make sauce. Mama sauce takes 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder it's a Utica staple, because people take care of their food in this town.
We really, really have a serious process with it. We drain the greens out after they're boiled, and you have to really get all the water out of them, or else they become really watery, and you've probably experienced that at some point.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't really liked the greens, because I'm like, this is not really my thing.
Yeah.
But I got a second bite in my mouth now while you were talking, and it's definitely very, very good.
Thank you.
So, perfect. Well, I'm going to try and make sure that the listeners don't hear me keep on eating over the air here. But
You just want me to talk now? Okay.
Second bite down. Okay. I'll have to finish that a little bit later on. These are great.
Thank you.
Okay? And I did not know that La Roma's was really doing the whole restaurant thing. I just, in my mind, always thinking about it like a pizzeria.
Yeah.
So, thanks for clarifying that, too, because you guys are doing so much more than just pizza.
Oh, yeah. We have, full dinners. So it's come in there Friday night, bring your bottle of wine if you'd like, pop down, and enjoy.
That's awesome. Well, we'll be there. So, Santina Digristina, did I pronounce that correctly?
Digristina,
perfect, with the, the emphasis on the duh. All right. You are in the top 5 right now, and we've got a whole weekend of voting. So if you like what you hear, and if you like what you taste at La Roma's, jump online at 961WODC.com and vote for La Roma's Pizzeria and Restaurant, and Santina will be very grateful for that.
And if you don't want to listen to him, just call me at 336-1113.
I love it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Santina.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Yes, definitely.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, she's in third place, and it's up to you if La Roma's and Santina can get any higher than third place. We've got a couple days left. We're going to draw a winner. Listen to me. We are going to crown a winner coming up on Monday morning at the end of my show. So you got, 2.5 days to go. Lots can happen. Lots has been happening already on the nominees list. So let's see if we can make La Roma's rise higher. Once again, vote online, 961WODC.com, and Santina will be wicked proud of you for doing so. You can catch this whole interview, too, also at that same place. Weather, Elton John next, and coming up on Monday, we're going to interview another restaurant before we crown a winner, finally, on 96.1.